Hi, welcome back to my channel. This will be my first video, I guess, that I'm going to post. They won't all be like this. This is just a real quick one I can just throw up there, my little opinion piece, if I might say so myself. Um, but future ones, I have to get back into it. The whole editing and delightful things, and future videos will have clips or, actual commentary on the videos. But this is just an opinion piece. And yes, this is a filter. My skin does not look quite this smooth. I could only wish that it did. But anyhow, so the subject line that I want to discuss in this video is Dre McCray and Von McCray. More specifically, the fact that we know he passed away. I was watching vadaJade, and she contacted the funeral home that had Von, and I heard the recording, and I know that there was a hoax before, but based upon what was said in this recording, I very much believe this to be true and factual information that Von did pass away, that we know of, at least on May 7th. So the thing I want to address is, so like fans are saying, like I can hear people saying like we were fans of you guys, and you haven't said anything, it's not really fair, like we are invested in your guys' lives. So to that I say, you're not actually entitled to that information. You're just not. So like anybody that posts anything on social media, they only have to post what they want to post. Just like it's not okay to show up at people's houses. It's not okay to call their jobs or anything like that, or demand any type of thing from a creator that posts videos. So you're not entitled to that information. And pump the brakes before you get too mad at me. I'm not trying to side with Dre. No, no, no. On the contrary. Um, in my opinion, Dre is is very controlling. And in my opinion, she emotionally, mentally, and financially abused that man. In my opinion. In my opinion, her lifestyle changes and taking that special K stuff ultimately caused his death. She didn't rightfully out cause his death, but the things that she was implementing in her home very much did. I think it contributed to her personality change because she was a pretty cool person. If you watch any of the videos prior to doing all this, and she changed and his mental health changed. Um, so I'm not on her side at all. What I will say is I think it's pretty crappy she didn't tell the parents. We all seen the video. He reconnected. He was very excited and wanted to see his family. And you know, from text messages is like, she changed the script on that one. She says he did, but the evidence doesn't really fit that. But what I will say is, even if he did, I don't think that that means even in death. Like, I would think he would want his parents to know that he died. Um, Also, to Miss Dre personally, by your accounts, grandmother was mother, and you said she's entitled to talk to him, see him, but she was too old to get out there and stuff. Um, but why didn't you tell her? Why didn't you tell grandma? Just curious. And I imagine, in my opinion, she's getting some sort of twisted satisfaction over being the person in control of the information. And did we expect anything different? Did we expect for us to know? Did we expect for her to tell the parents when she was, trying to deny it at the hospital, couldn't deny his dad, and then moved him around to try to keep his actual birth mother from seeing him. No, no, we all should have known this is what was going to happen. And she just continues on as if nothing happened. What I'm wondering, what I am curious of, though, call me a curious peach. I wonder if them children, do they even know? Because denial ain't just a river in Egypt. I wonder if the kids even been told. Like, how deep does this truly go? And I went through her TikTok and I noticed like she's posting like Raza so much more. I think trying to, I don't know, it's almost like when someone tries too hard, they're trying to make something true that isn't true. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to convince people, like, this is the truth. I don't know. The whole situation is messed up beyond messed up. Um, I might do an actual in-depth video where I show the actual clips and whatnot, but I just kind of wanted to give my opinion on that. I don't think we're entitled to know, but I think the parents should have been told, especially the grandmother. I don't know if you guys agree or not. Please feel free to leave it in the comments. I like to hear others' thoughts, and I believe we can learn from one another, and you can very much get different perspectives and broaden your range of thinking, and maybe somebody can think of something that you didn't think of, you know? But no, I am not on Miss McCray's side, but I do know that the general public is not actually owed that information. I also think it's pretty crappy that she didn't even have him an obituary because then the public would know. So, like, the man didn't even get an obituary. And you literally, and 6 weeks after the fact, wasn't even trying to do anything with his body until Justin and Molly and Jade started posting out into the public about his death. Then you started cooperating with them. It's all a little weird. This is supposed to be the man you love. The man you post on TikTok how you'll always have your heart, and that's why you're always going to be there for him. And also, about the autopsy point of view, I don't think there will be autopsy. I'm willing to guarantee that there wasn't because he died in the hospital. According to Dre, he had staph and like couldn't even like his feeding tube was kinked and couldn't have surgery to fix it because of the staph issue. Who knows if that's true, but basically we all knew that the man was not going to live from this. There is miracles. The brain can somewhat heal itself depending on what happens but for as long as I think this man went without oxygen, I think we all knew where this road was leading. I'm very surprised that they even got him back, but it was just a matter of time before his body started to deteriorate because he he was never coming back there. So, I mean, that's nothing out of the ordinary happen or anything like that. So it's kind of an expected situation. So I don't see there being an autopsy. Also, don't see charges filed because even though, in my opinion, it was an abusive situation, he still had the wherewithal in his mind to leave. Not saying that I agree with it, but from a legal standpoint, like he could have left, even though we all know he didn't really have anywhere to go or a dollar to his name. But they will say he could have left, and he was still very much an adult making his own decisions to choose and to partake in the lifestyle that Dre was forcing upon the family. But yeah, leave what you think in the comments, and I promise there will be better videos. TTFN!